Since the beginning of the year, and even last year really, out routes were extremely effective. And that's something that my tournament crew that I practice with and play with, we noticed that right away. And so early on in the year, we figured, what can we do to get a defense to stop this? A lot of people know about putting a defender in a curl flat and kind of shaking him. That makes him jump out to the sidelines a little bit quicker, and that does a very good job at stopping out routes. However, what I like to do is run a lot of man coverage, because whenever you put people out the curl flats, you're losing the defender to the sidelines, and you're not going to be able to control the middle as well. So what we found out as a solution that I've been running all year is to back off the outside corners or whatever cornerback you want to play stop the out route, individually back them off, and then shade them to the sideline. So what happens here is now you don't even have to worry about putting extra zones near the sidelines, because as soon as they try to throw this out route, your corner is going to sit right under it and be there for a pick. If nothing else, he's at least going to drop the pick, worst case scenario, and you're going to make him have to fight another down. As you see here in the slow motion replay, the corner just is going to sit completely on this route, waiting for the break, and it's a pick. And a lot of times, because of these routes and the positioning on the sideline, with your fast corner, you can take this back for 6 quite often. And the good thing is, it works to either side. So we did it to the left there. Here we're doing it to the right. You see, they didn't catch the pick, but they're definitely not catching the out route on us. So what you can do is say, once you get used to doing the setup to individually back off a corner and shade them to the sideline, it can be kind of time consuming at first when you first start practicing it. But if you just go to practice mode and get it down, it becomes really easy to do. And if you're not comfortable doing it to both sidelines, what you can always do is back off and shade one side of the field, and then put a curl flat on the opposite. So here I'm putting a curl flat we can do on an out route. Those are showing the both sides shading right now, how we're picking this off. But one concept I'll try to show is that you back off at least one corner, put one guy in a curl flat. Say I back off the right corner, put the left linebacker in a curl flat. That means I have a lot of, left sideline should be taken away with that curl flat concept. Right corner should take away the out route on the right, and then I can kind of lurk the middle and cover anybody else who might become open. So here's this concept I was talking about right here. So you back off the corners and shade them. Here we're going to put the linebacker in a curl flat, and then use the safety on the right. Now, even without that curl flat on the left, we still could be there for the play just because of the back off and shade. But I'm just kind of showing you the point that it's really easy. It's a great max coverage defense. A lot of times what I do is, like here I'm in nickel 3-3-5, I'd spy the defensive tackle. And the reason I like nickel 3-3-5 is that blitzing linebacker, I can playmaker him to any zone, back off my corners, and we're able to make a good play on the out route. Of course, not everybody likes to throw a lot of out routes, but some people blindly throw them on any 3rd and long, 4th and long situation because they just assume that they're going to work. And if nothing else with this defense now, you can be prepared to get a stop on 4th down, an interception to change the game, maybe a pick 6. So again, not everybody throws them, but when people do and they try to abuse them too, you're going to be in position now to pick it off and really swing the momentum in your favor knowing this tip. As you're going to see here, we're running a lot of throwing some game examples of me using this in actual games against people. And one thing I forgot to note earlier is that this is primarily an out route defense. That's the design behind it. However, this actually does a very good job at stopping other routes that attack the sidelines. C routes, like we're actually about to show in this clip right here, it makes the corners play C routes a lot better. Even whip routes, they play a lot better. Comebacks and curls, they also get defended much better whenever you're running with this concept shading to the outside. And one more thing to note is that although we are discussing shading to the outside, stopping out routes, if people are running a lot of in routes, deep in routes on you, you can always back off and shade to the inside now instead of to the outside, and actually makes them play these other routes going over the middle much better. So the secret is backed off man coverage, individually backing them off, and then shading whichever way you think they're going to go. Most people like to attack the sideline, so I just assume shade out, stop the out routes, and then you'll be good. So this is just a nice little trick to keep in back pocket, change some games for you. Hope you guys get some stops with this and enjoy this gameplay footage and tip. Another thing I just want to drop lastly is if you like this, this is one small tip on defense, But if you really like this, we have some great ebooks on the site if you want to check them out with full defense. We have a 3-4, 4-6, 4-3, and then even a next-gen 4-3 defensive guide. So if you're looking for some more stops on defense and haven't checked out one of our products, if you like this, I guarantee you'll love our guides. And in fact, all of our current gen guides are on sale for $9.99 right now, so it's the perfect time to check it out. That's it for the tip. I'll see you guys next time.